ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Today, I've got your 10-point checklist for digital marketing. Digital marketing is the only kind of marketing that's going to exist in the near future. As companies and content make their way to internet-based locations, the only rational way to make your business known will be via the web. I've suggested before that you have a strong digital marketing strategy if you want to build your customer base, but what does that really mean? More importantly, what channels should you be pushing your digital content through? There is no one-size-fits-all digital marketing solution. Before I get into this topic at all, I have to warn you that this won't be a step-by-step guide of how to get more customers from the internet. You won't get told specific steps that guarantee success. That's just not something I can do. Every business, every industry, and every audience is different. What works for some simply won't work for others. Instead, this is a checklist of the marketing channels that you need to have in place. These are, in fact, the universal musts for every business. Without them, you could kill your credibility, your reach, and your online presence. Digital marketing requires content outlets. In order to effectively market online, you have to have channels to connect to your audience through. This checklist reflects the must-have channels for any digital strategy to work, as well as the key ideas to consider in each outlet. A website. By now, this should be a no-brainer. If your company doesn't have a website, you ought to close your doors now. Sadly, that's the case for far too many businesses in the United States today. Nearly half, in fact. You need to make sure you have one. It's important to make sure your website is fast, informative, and mobile-friendly too. Most people won't deal with a slow website. If your audience can't find the information they want or need, they'll head somewhere else. If they can't access it on their mobile device, you'll lose a ton of clients. Blogs. Blogs are often the foundational content for great digital marketing. In a few cases, they play a lesser role than others, but they're still key to making many of the other areas of digital marketing work. From micro-content to SEO, blogs make a great starting point for the rest of your digital strategy. Some business owners tend to skip blogging, however. They feel like they're not sure how to approach it effectively. While it's a valid concern, you can't afford to lose out on the many benefits a great blog provides. Aside from tremendous search engine help, blogs build credibility, they prove your knowledge, and they help build your brand online. Lead funnels. The number of people who visit your site is going to grow tremendously if they find value on your website and in the blog content you're creating. But what will you do with them once they get there? You can't hope they immediately become customers. That only happens about 2.4% of the time. You've got to have a plan to nurture them through the buying process. Taking advantage of a great lead funnel that features awesome automated components, you can begin to boost your closing rate on new leads. By capturing leads early, you can nurture them through the buy cycle a little faster, building their trust along the way. When they trust you, they'll become your clients. Email marketing. Speaking of nurturing your leads, email marketing is an incredibly powerful element of digital marketing for that reason. I know what you're thinking though. Email marketing is a dying art, but you're wrong. Email is still one of the most powerful marketing tools your business could possibly have. The reason so many people feel like it's dead is because they suck at it. That's the truth. If you make your email marketing rock, you'll improve your open and click-through rates dramatically. Once you do, you can take advantage of huge improvements to your bottom line. Facebook. At this point, a Facebook business page is an absolute necessity for any digital marketing strategy. With more monthly users than any other social network and no signs of slowing, Facebook is likely the first place that your audience is going to find you. Thankfully, there are a lot of great things you can take care of through Facebook. For starters, reach out to your audience and give them a glimpse to the truth of your company. Share candid shots and insights from inside your office. Demonstrate the value you provide with case studies. Share your blog content to the biggest sharing platform in the world. When you get really great at producing digital marketing content, you can move to Facebook live broadcasts. If you master this excellent live medium, you can reach out and build great relationships with your audience. LinkedIn. In the realm of digital marketing, LinkedIn is a little different. The biggest thing that separates LinkedIn from other digital marketing channels is the fact that your business isn't what should be represented here. You are. Make sure you're presenting yourself in the best light possible. When people search for you, they're presented with 4 pieces of information. 2 of those are under your control. Get them right if you want to make the connections that matter. When it comes to your content, don't be afraid to be a little unconventional. Breaking the stiff seriousness of LinkedIn is going to benefit your visibility more than you could possibly imagine. That's going to allow you to build your digital marketing to greater levels. Google My Business. For digital marketing to work, Google needs to find you. The more information you offer to Google, the better you can control what they show. Google My Business is the way to handle that. It allows you to decide what content Google's going to show people when they search for your business. If you're not sure where that content shows and how it's effective, just Google your business. If there's no content box on the right that has a link to your website, a map to your location, and business information, then you're not on Google My Business. Those details make it easier for customers interested specifically in your company to contact you and become your client. The next few items on this list are the more advanced digital marketing channels. You shouldn't move towards these until you get the previous ones handled. YouTube. When you have value to offer through your content, video is the way to go. Simply put, you'll reach more people more effectively. People pay more attention to video, and as long as it's valuable, they'll keep coming back. While production quality will always improve your results, You don't need to be a talented video editor or have expensive equipment to make great video happen. As long as you have a smartphone and access to an app store, you can make whatever content, including video, that you need. Instagram. Instagram is a huge social network for visual digital marketing. The rate you can potentially grow through the use of hashtags and networking strategies is huge. Because Instagram is focused on smaller content, it's a great piece to repurpose some of your larger content. An interesting thing you can do with Instagram is to share real glimpses of your company culture. By sharing what goes on inside the office and among your team, you get to present real people to your audience. That's a big deal for millennials who want to know who they're working with. One of the other great ways to produce content for Instagram is to break up your blog posts and videos into smaller chunks. These bits of micro content are excellent in reinforcing the ideas your company shares, as well as the business philosophies it operates on. That establishes credibility and authority better than micro content alone will. Podcast. Audio content is fantastic at reaching your audience. Probably the most flexible form of digital marketing. Podcasts allow your audience to consume your content in a way that also leaves them free to focus on other tasks. Unlike blogs and social content and video, podcasting doesn't require their visual attention. Podcasting also gives you massive distribution with platforms like iTunes, Android Music, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and other platforms distributing your content for you. You get the opportunity to reach more people with a single piece of content than any other medium. Your digital marketing presence doesn't stop here. Once you have this checklist sorted out and your business represented everywhere it needs to be, it'll be time to expand your digital marketing. Consider the other platforms that might benefit what you're trying to achieve. Just make sure you have the right expectations to move forward from. That is all for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you understand exactly what digital marketing needs to have in order to work. These 10 channels are going to produce excellent results as long as you learn the languages to use them from and really put the effort and work into them. If this video provided value to you, do me a favor, hit the like button below, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and comment. Let us know the most valuable piece of content that we shared today. We will see you next Friday. Have an awesome week. Ladies and gentlemen, while I still have you, I want to talk to you about one of the points of digital marketing that this video didn't cover: search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is hugely important to making sure that you get found by your audience on the web. In order to make sure you can get that right, I want to offer you our Smart SEO guide. This will teach you SEO the smart way. You know how important it is to make SEO happen, but getting it right might be a complete mystery to you. That's why we've got your guide to SEO done the smart way. This will help you understand how internet users search, learn to optimize your content for your audience, get your pages optimized for search engines, and analyze the impact of your SEO results. All you have to do to download it is visit visceralconcepts.com/YouTube SEO guide. That's YouTube SEO guide. Fill out your first name, last name, email address, and we'll send you the checklist. It's got everything you need to make sure you get SEO done the right way and make it as easy and quick as possible to continually get positive SEO results. Remember to use it on a constant basis once you do download it, because SEO is constantly fluctuating and your results are constantly changing. visceralconcepts.com/YouTube SEO guide. First name, last name, email address in the form. We'll email you the guide and you can put them to use immediately. Have an awesome, awesome week, and we'll see you next Friday.